pledge allegiance to the flag of the and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Upper Chichester Township Board of Commissioners meeting, February 25th, 2026. George, can you do roll call, please?
Sure. Commissioner Alston,
Here.
Commissioner Hinkins,
Here.
Commissioner Godioso,
Here.
Commissioner Bacco,
Here.
Commissioner McCaskey,
Here.
Michael Crowdy,
Here.
Andrew Pope,
Here.
and myself, George Needles, President.
Thank you. We're opening it up tonight with the public comment. If anybody has anything to say, come to the podium, give us your name, your address, telephone number if you want us to be able to get back to you. We'll start on my left, which is this side. If anybody in the third row there would like to come to the podium for any public comment, you're more than welcome.
Not my specialty. My name is Valerie Landrum and I am the caretaker of the Chichester Meeting House at 611 Meeting House Road. I'm just calling here to open the door to discussion. Because I'm maintaining the property, but we need help discussions. I guess I can say my phone number. How that? Is that what you said? Or you know where I live?
Yeah, we have it.
So my name is Ron Klug, spelled E-L-O-U-G. I'm working with a committee that's been formed to figure out a plan for the property. And, you know, it's really care of monthly meeting. And then quarterly meeting, the monthly meeting. We asked them. So we came in, we was going to work with the monthly meeting. When I come up with a solution, it's clear to us that they don't have the resources to get help. So we're trying to work with them to see if there is a solution. Okay. All the people we've talked to, you know, we've talked to civil society, talked to natural person, talked to and really needing pretty little everybody was part of this. Oh, you can work similar enough. And we're in her shape here. So some solutions usually accepted many years. I put it in breaking point, there's no. So hopefully that something can be done. With the mutually beneficial for both. Those people, I think, leave it the person. The township, we might have some. Use some way of public. So very interested in this.
Just quick question. Are you speaking on behalf of the owner that owns the property?
Owner is under the care of Concord monthly meeting, which is a
Okay.
that's the people that it was laid down in early 1900s, 1931. Practice cells and all of the members of the practice meeting. And we got some money. And we know what it is. But we got some sure.
But
Pretty sure that the ownership is.
okay, so are you representing them tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the caretaker. We started right more active. Yeah.
I thought it was private. The only reason I'm asking is I thought it was privately owned.
We're trying to figure that out. I don't think we have. It might be. It's confusing us.
Don't agree. I'm very willing to hear what can be done. But I think the first step we need to have is who legally owns the property and if they want to engage in this. So we need to find that out.
Yeah, I said, as I said, the lawyer said these would be, he also said that he thinks there might be some deed restrictions already on the deed for the way backwards, and you know about those things. I think you know about those things, too. So that's in progress. I don't know if they really go, but you got to put a, about the zoning violation, so he's working on that. Work for long-term plan. Because this is the immediate issue, the zoning violation, but we've got something for the moment. Basically, it alleviates that. It's much burden for here.
Okay. Excuse me, I think what we need to first start with, we want the open conversation about the property. And I know our solicitor had some comments tonight. And I think even listening to Mike, and I don't know about the other board members, I can't speak for themselves, but I could speak for myself. I have no issue of having an open dialogue of the property. In case some people don't know what property we're talking about, this is the Friends of Meeting House, which is the old historical one room, Quaker room. I've been in it. I had the service in there. You have to be very quiet. There's still bullet holes everywhere. So, but it is a good historical piece, but we need to be in the right direction. So let the solicitors talk about it.
Yeah, so there are open violations on the property, as you noted. I think that's kind of what's prompted the more recent action, but as Commissioner Gaudioso noted, we need to know who's on first. And the township manager is certainly tasked. Township has gone down the road several times to try to get some movement. So, we need to make sure we're talking to the right people. That requires you guys to do your deed research and know that whoever is making the representation is one can then carry them out.
We have a meeting with me tomorrow. We will take that message back. So we need to from somebody who can speak to the group. I think we also need to make sure that we've seen some understanding. So, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we'll continue in the back, the fourth row back there. If anybody has public comment. Go to my right. How you guys doing tonight? Thank you for your service this past weekend or this past snowstorm. But hell of a job. Police department, I know you were out there. Thank you. That conclude our public comment. We're moving on to our regular meeting. Need an approval of the minutes from the January 5th, 2026 reorganization meeting and the January 15th, 2026 Board of Commissioners meeting.
So moved. Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Action items number 6 through 8 will be Commissioner. Oh, it's 13. 6 through 9. My fault. 6 through 9. Commissioner Alston.
Consider a motion approving a temporary handicap parking location in the vicinity of 28 West Loghead Avenue.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion approving a temporary handicap parking location on the vicinity of 32 West Loghead Avenue.
Need a second?
Second.
Any questions?
When we say, I should ask on the prior one, when we say temporary, are we looking at a certain time frame? I mean, that's temporary, but I just like to know if the time frame was set.
Chief.
Till they move? Okay, thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion ratifying the disaster declaration for Winter Storm Fern.
Second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion ratifying the disaster declaration for Winter Storm Hernando.
Second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. The next action items will be from Commissioner Hankins, number 10 through 14.
Thank you. Consider a motion approving payment request number 9 from Ernell Company Incorporated for the Kingsman Park project in the amount of $36,217.80.
Second.
Any questions? Is there, George, you know if there's a time period that they're gonna start back up over there or?
It's the play surface.
Is that even where the playground is for the surface underneath? The base?
In the pickleball.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion approving the list of bills.
Second.
In the amount of? Do we have an amount?
No. I don't need motion
George, do we have any?
for the
amount?
bills.
We
We
have an
should,
amount to list the bills?
I can probably get the total. 60.
Thank you. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a resolution to assign new pension administrations to act in trust of the Upper Chichester Township pension plans.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a resolution to assign new pension administrators to act in trust of the Upper Chichester Township retiree medical trust plans.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? So moved. Next item, action items will be number 14, and it's Commissioner Biaco, 14, he has a lot. 23.
Thank you. Announcement that Upper Chichester Township will be hosting a paper shredding and electronics recycling event on Saturday, March 7th, 2026, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the parking lot at Fury Road Municipal Complex. So moved.
Second.
That's just an announcement.
Yeah. Yep.
I should have moved. And just to add to that, you don't have to sign up for this one. It's good. And there's no charge, but we ask its residents, and the boxes are limited to, what is it, Bud? 2 boxes or 4? On the paper shredding, 4. Consider a motion approving the trash exoneration list. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion accepting the resignation of Nicole Whitaker from the Southeastern Pennsylvania Stormwater Authority Board. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Thank you, Nicole, for what you did so far. Consider a motion appointing Fred Hamilton to the Southeastern Pennsylvania Stormwater Authority Board. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
You got my vote, Fred.
Yeah.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a resolution adopting and approving articles of amendment to the Articles of Incorporation of the Southern Delaware County Authority to extend the term of existence thereof. So moved.
Second.
Question. What's this?
I got a question.
What is this all about?
So the municipal authorities under the Pennsylvania law can have an initial term or life of 50 years, and then it can have another term of 50 years. So they're at their 50th year. So this would be extending it for another 50 years.
The storm.
No.
The
Oh, the sewer authority. My fault. That's sewer authority. Okay. Thank you. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion approving payment request number 3, final, from David Heiser Construction Services for the Bergdahl Park Stream Bank Restoration Project in the amount of $3,785.21. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion approving a proposal from Signal Service Co-Stars number 0000482340 in the amount of $34,920 for equipment and labor related to the Green Light Go funded Chichester Avenue Signal Synchronization Project. So moved.
Second.
That's a lot.
It's a mouthful.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a resolution making application to Delaware County for county aid liquid fuels funds in the amount of $9,622. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion approving the form of the Somerset Homeowners Association Stormwater Grant Agreement in the form as presented. So moved.
Second.
Any questions?
So that'll list the amount and that a contractor will be doing the work, correct?
Yes.
It's 150, and then they select their own contractor to do the work, so it's all on that.
It's all on them.
Okay.
This ends this,
10 years.
yeah.
That's it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved.
Consider a motion approving the purchase of a 2026 case wheel loader from Eagle Power and Equipment, CoStar's contract number 4400028103 in the amount of $199,979.52. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
But's the happiest man in the room right now.
Not me. Good. We'll move along to Commissioner Gaudioso from number 24 through again.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good evening, everyone. Like to make consider resolution for the plan revision, new land development, 900 Township Line Road Warehouse, official sewage facility plan.
Second.
Any
Yeah.
questions?
So what are they just putting in, the sanitary sewer work?
So this was when this went through land development, we had to show like a preliminary in this thing, that was running along all the time.
Yes.
So this is because all of the case.
And this will handle no matter what they build there. Okay.
Now, is this just a plan?
Yeah, this is just a form that has to be filled out by the applicant.
Okay.
They have to show that they went.
Okay, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
I think we're on number 25. I'd like to make a motion accepting the extension provided for the 5106, 5118 Martin Lane subdivision application. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
I'd like to make a motion accepting the extension provided for the 801 Bethel Avenue land development application. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
I'd like to make a motion accepting the extension provided for the 0 Garfield Avenue land application.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
I'd like to make a motion accepting the extension provided for 2671 Rockhurst Avenue subdivision application. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
I'd
Opposed? So moved.
like to consider a resolution authorizing the release of escrow to Gregory Patricio, 3126 Boothman Road, in the amount of $1,016.25.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Like to consider a resolution authorizing the release of escrow to Michael and Michelle Hyman, 909 Randall Avenue, in the amount of $8,947.00. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? George, is this a house that was built? There is no 909 Randall, it's Hillside.
So there's an address and an address.
So Hyman's that built the house there on the hill. It sits on the hillside.
It's address, it's like a big address, it's family addresses.
That's, I mean, when I saw it, I went down there and I'm thinking hillside. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Like to consider resolution authorizing the release of escrow to Anthony Sylvan Pools, 5401 Chichester Avenue, in the amount of $7,456.25. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
I do got a question.
That's true.
That's a pool company, but the pool was put in at that address, but they put the escrow up. there. Okay, that's all. All right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Like to consider a resolution authorizing the release of escrow to Matthew Poole of 8 Fawn Lane in the amount of $2,356.25. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Like to consider resolution authorizing escrow release number 1 to South Delco Investments LLC for 4880 Chichester Avenue, Penarello Parking Lot Project in the amount of $199,568.03. This escrow release is conditioned on the applicant providing an update on the PA escrow and status of the same.
Second.
Any questions?
The PA escrow, is that, can we get a little more explanation on that? Is it?
There's traffic work, it's that, this project.
Mhm. Okay.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Lastly, I'd like to consider a resolution authorizing escrow release number 2 to Alliance 4800 Chichester Avenue LLC for the 4800 Chichester Avenue Warehouse Project in the amount of $1,110,373.95.
I got a question. They ain't on the money, but how's the him and Panorama got the same address?
No.
Oh, okay. I missed it there. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm not. All right. Yeah. I was like, what a mess.
It's there. We don't have to vote on that, George?
Is this the last release or is there more? Okay.
We keep some? We get to keep any?
No.
We don't have to vote on that? Okay.
Yes.
I need a second on that.
Second.
Any questions? I think we were doing the questions beforehand. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. That concludes all the action items right now. We'll go over to our, we're gonna go to the professionals tonight a little sooner. Go to the solicitor, Mike Crowder.
Nothing further to add.
Yeah, that's why I'm going. Go to.
I knew I wanted to be at the meeting.
We'll go to the engineer, Andrew Pokel.
I also have nothing further to add.
I knew we were doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Then we'll move,
Here's the key one.
now we'll leave him for last. We'll move along to the commissioners, Vice President Joe Bianco.
Thank you. All my reports are on file. I already read the thing about the announcement for the shredding event. Highway and sanitation, as you heard also, we okayed a new wheel loader for the highway department. We got to use one of our other new pieces of equipment, the machine we bought for clearing sidewalks, so we ain't breaking all our men's backs, and that worked out pretty good, huh, Putt? Good. And another good job on the snow removal. The sewer authority, I think they just entered a new agreement with Delcor to extend their contract with them another 25 years. Did we vote on it? Anything for that? Or do we have to? Or is that just between them? That what we talked about, okay. So we have our sewer authority has another 25 years with Delcor. And that's all I have.
Anything to be brought to the attention of Commissioner Bianco? Not, we'll move along to Commissioner Gaudioso.
Thank you. Just a couple quick updates. Zoning hearing board. The car wash did not go before the board this past month. They did not get out their letters in a timely manner. So that was extended until next month. The storage containers variance that the applicant was seeking for the second hearing was also extended. They did go before the board. There was discussion, but that was continued also. I don't have any more updates on it other than that. And then if I read my emails correctly, I believe the planning board is going to review the data center ordinance again. Correct?
Yes, the updates from the planning that was submitted, and there's no public presentation. And as well, sure, also provides information to
So if any, now it goes to the planning, then we vote next month to advertise it.
Yeah, I think it's always done. So I'm trying to do it.
Okay, so if there's any other commissioners have any comments, please get it over to George so we can get it over. So we can keep this thing moving. We want to be a couple steps ahead of everybody. I read it. It seems pretty protective for the township, and that's what we wanted, especially the part where it's when they leave, who's going to be responsible to clean it up. So that's in there. So I want to thank Mike for this ordinance, and hopefully the planning committee reviews it and feels the same way. But if any of the commissioners have any other comments, please feel free so we can get this moving. Thank you. Anything else for Commissioner Gaudioso?
I guess I could, George, I don't know if it should go to you or Michael, but the 4 houses built next to Kristen Estates. The last piece of sidewalk from them 4 houses and the ones at Kristen Estates development was never connected. Did we settle everything up with that guy?
Don't pull here from home, I believe that those, that property is actually in the latest house on the states development. Somebody radio was ready, is there an issue? Sponsorship.
I was under the impression it was going to get connected before.
They put the sidewalk. For this.
Joe, I think that piece of property you're talking about is owned by Kristen Estates and not the new developer.
But I was.
Yeah, I know.
It was going to connect.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I mean, I can talk to Bill tomorrow and try to get an update.
yeah, that was
but
the agreement I thought we made because it's. You got 3,000 for the sidewalk now with 2 blocks in the middle that. Yeah, all right.
Just one last thing with the data center. I know there might be some potential legislation, dictating that they would have to provide their own power. I don't think, I think we're a long ways from that yet, but Mike, is there anything in that ordinance that talks about them providing their own power?
So the ordinance requires them to identify their power source,
Mhm.
but for that legislation, there's so much legislation now going on with data centers. That's one of many,
Yeah,
including, not just the one that seems to have most traction is not that they'd have to provide their own power source, which create its own issues for us, but that any large load users have to pay extra fees into the system to, offset their additional draw of power.
Keep in mind, that's still players in municipalities that come and operate in the light system, rated that's part of the. If we have to operate one people here and trying to the small space, having something very difficult. If anything, anybody that comes in with now has to go.
Good. Thank you. Anything else? We'll move along to Commissioner Hankins.
Yeah, the administration and finance reports are all in the book here. Just from a recreation standpoint, just some updates. Bingo is the next event for recreation. That's in March. So just looking to continue to try to gauge some interest there and get some more signups for bingo. CBL baseball signups are currently going on. Get rid of this white stuff. We'll be able to maybe get that moving soon. And then basketball is wrapping up, I believe, from a program perspective in here. Only other updates I have, I did receive a request from Ascent to possibly use the softball fields on Fury for some baseball practices. The only thing that I've asked is for a little bit more detail, so I don't really have much to report out. But once I get that email detail, I'll share with the commissioners and then we'll discuss if that's a possibility in regards to some extra fields for them. And then the youth services contractor that's signed. I'm just about through the edits, so I'm going to share that with the commissioners first with those edits, and then we'll get that over to George and Mike as well for further evaluation. So should have that done probably within the next week. That's it for me. Anyone has questions? Sorry, Ed.
No questions. Move along to Commissioner Derek Hollister.
Good evening. Nothing more from departmental to add to tonight's meeting, but I do want to take the opportunity to once again thank Nicole Whitaker for her service on that Stormwater Authority and congratulate Fred Hamilton once again for stepping up and assuming his role on that authority. Also, I did do a lot of research on that data center, and that information, like George said, was forwarded to him. Hopefully everybody will get a chance just to take a look at, the stuff I was able to compile. Some interesting stuff that we as a board need to just be aware of when we make decisions for the township. Just want to keep, the citizens' best interest, at heart. So I don't have anything else.
Anybody have anything for Commissioner Hollister? If not, we'll move along to my reports. My reports are on file, the fire department, the EMS reports, the fire marshal, and also the EMS management. They've been pretty busy the last 2 snowstorms working with the fire department, the police department, the EMS the emergency management. Thank goodness, everything went very well here in our township. Thanks for the police department and the highway department. We've had some long weekends, killed my budget, but that's fine. Trust me, the amount of snow we've had these last couple of storms, they did a hell of a job because my phone didn't ring once, so I know we did something pretty well this time. had more from the state than our own people. So also, the EMS study is complete. It's in our packet tonight, the hard copy. Everybody has it, George, or just me? Everybody. The hard copy is in there. I would say if you don't want to be bored, don't read all the stats real quick, but there is parts where the recommendations are in there. And if you want to follow up with the stats, because it's about 150 pages of stats. But there's only like 2 pages of the recommendations of their findings. So take a look at that. And the only reason I'm saying that, they're going to do a presentation March, or a caucus meeting in March. To the company that did the thing. We put this study out just basically to see if our model is correct, or which we highly believe it's pretty darn close. And any recommendations that would follow, I think the only main issue that we were concerned about, that's in the report, was our billing for the BLS was kind of light. So that would help them financially for the insurance companies. They think we're a little too late on billing the insurance companies for the or the BLS, which is a basic life. So there's a lot of recommendations. We haven't sat down with the EMS committee once this is done. And hopefully it'll be here on the 10th. I'll get hold of Carl so we can, and it'll be opened up to the public. And if there's any questions, feel free to ask the questions. And hopefully with these answers that came throughout the study would answer some of the questions that boards had at the same time. So, and our next goal would be the same kind of a study for the fire department for the future of Upper Chichester Township, whether it's paid only or paid with volunteers, and what we may need to do and how we could improve our system now that we have with all volunteers, because we're not getting the volunteers that we needed. On that, we will be meeting with the new board of directors of the Upper Chi Fire Department, George, myself, and Ray, March the 10th. And Derek, sorry about that. Just to have an open dialogue, open it up, something we have not done. Same way we did with the medics. It took a while, but the medic service has improved with the help of the township. And that is our goal, to be able to have a partnership with the fire department. At the same time, get this study out there to say, hey, we need your recommendations, our recommendations, and we need to be on the same page. Because I know half of the board members aren't going to be around that much longer. I have 48 years. Some of these guys have over 50. So we want to try to get something for the next generation, and especially for the next board of commissioners or whomever sits up here, because it's coming here for a paid department sooner than later. So other than that, that's all I have. If anybody has anything?
Has the ambulance service seen the report yet?
Yes.
Okay.
They got a copy of those. So, other than that, we'll conclude with our township secretary, George Needles.
Good evening, everybody. Reports are on file. I just want to thank all the staff. It's been a busy couple of months with all the storms. Everybody's been doing a great job. And thanks to Ray and Nathan for covering for me and this meeting.
Does anybody have anything for the township manager? Not need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Good night.